Alright, today we're looking at Assassin's Creed, one of the more anticipated titles of Q4 2007. Right off the bat, I'll tell you that this game could have been better. Assassin's Creed had potential, but unfortunately, it fell short. So with that said, let's begin. You play as Altair, an assassin who has fallen from grace and must regain his honor by killing 9 people. The game starts off slow with some backstory and a couple of simple missions and tutorials to help you adjust to the controls. After that, you're sent to Damascus to perform your first assassination, and this is where the meat of the game is. Assassin's Creed is a stealth game with a new twist. Unlike in Metal Gear Solid or Manhunt where you hide out of sight, here you hide out in the open amongst the crowds, and you stay hidden by keeping a low profile and behaving within accepted social norms. If you blow your cover, the guards will go into an alert mode similar to the one in Metal Gear Solid. In alert mode, you have 2 choices, flight or fight. If you choose to flee, you must run and break the line of sight before finding a place to hide. If you fight, it's a duel to the death. The bulk of the game takes place in large, meticulously detailed cities that you can free roam like in Grand Theft Auto. Once you arrive in a city, you must conduct an investigation to determine the proper time and place to strike your target. Initially, the map of the city will be blurred, and you must scale up towers to reveal portions of the map. Once an area is revealed, points of interest within that area are uncovered, which will help you in your investigation. Points of interest are where you gather information on your target, which include eavesdropping, where all you do is sit down and listen in on some conversation, pickpocketing, where you steal information off unsuspecting victims, interrogating, which involves beating up people and forcing them to divulge details of your target, and informers, who will only reveal what they know if you complete a task for them, which is either killing someone for them or jumping around collecting flags. Once you've completed your investigation, you go to your city headquarters and from there on to your target. Once you find your target, you zero in and you take them out. Beyond investigating, you can collect flags throughout the environment, kill Templars who will engage you on sight, or save citizens from corrupt guards, which brings us to our next point, combat. Should you get into a fight, you will be fighting primarily with your sword or short blade. During combat, you can strike, block, counter, dodge, and throw people. As you progress throughout the game, you gain new weapons and abilities to assist you in combating your foes. In addition, you have a hidden blade, which is used to perform stealth kills. And that's pretty much the whole game. You do your investigation with the aforementioned task, kill your target, and then repeat 8 times. To put it to you bluntly, this game gets stale very quickly. By the 3rd mission, I was bored and forced myself to play to the end. While this game does pick up very late in the game, the bulk of it is spent doing the same repetitive stuff over and over. Combat isn't all that interesting because most encounters involve multiple enemies where the counter kill and grab break are the only moves worth using. The controls for the most part are responsive, but when you're fleeing the guards, sometimes you end up doing things you didn't exactly want. In other words, if you're running, you'd better be spot on. While the presentation was great and the storyline decent, they don't compensate for the lack of gameplay variety. This game had a great concept and a lot of potential, but it could have been better. The variety that made Grand Theft Auto great could have made Assassin's Creed great as well, but unfortunately, it was not to be. This game is simply too repetitive, and therefore, I cannot recommend it. That's all I have to say, and with that, I'll see you later.
Oh my God.